isla.
Avenida Las Palmas hacia túnel de
Gibbs
Oriente.
Club.
Y continúa por Avenida Las
ok.
Palmas durante 2 kilómetros.
Ok, ¿va aquí?
Ahí, sí.
Ahí? Okay. Okay. It's the club up there, cuzzy. How you feeling, man? Just got off the plane to Colombia. And I fell in love with a Cuban. What you telling them, man?
I'm from Jamaica.
You from where?
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Baby. Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Okay, cool.
Me llamo Alejandro. Me llamo Alejandro. Papi Negro.
Hey, don't piss him off. You know, whilst we're here in Colombia, we want to explore the whole of Colombia. We want to explore the food, we want to explore the culture, the dance, the nightlife. We want to explore it all, man. We went out last night, and what happened when we went out, cuz? What happened when we went out?
It's an interesting night, man. Interesting night. Different areas, different places to be. You know, it's a different way of life. And
So-
there's a huge segregation as well.
Yeah, so this is what I want, yeah? I want you to explain for all the brothers that are watching this right now, because I've got a lot of messages from friends saying, bro, you need to make a vlog, you need to do a vlog for the brothers. And it's crazy to do because it's going to be on YouTube for everyone. But, you know, at the same time, I live a single life, you live a single life, so we can actually keep it real for the brothers. So, you know, without going into too much, because we don't want the video to get banned by YouTube, explain.
I feel like ultimately, regardless of where you are in the world, you want to try and pick up as many phrases and terminologies in that country's language.
Yeah.
For the simple fact that the language barrier is very uncomfortable, and sometimes it can create this sense of awkwardness. So
Yeah.
wherever you are,
Yeah.
you want to be able to know a few phrases just to get by and rope in a conversation that it can flow.
Yeah.
Even enough time for you to get your translator out. You want to be able to say enough. So ultimately, it's having an open mind, being willing to learn new things as well, new skills, because this is going to be helpful for you to be multilingual.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. And I mean, I haven't even introduced you. I've told the vlog you're my cousin, but like, tell them what do you do, what's your socials, all that good stuff.
I'm a personal trainer, I'm an author, I own a CS, I'm an author.
For what?
The book is called Vegan Power. I created this book to bring my health back to life.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, I have multiple sclerosis. With multiple sclerosis, it left me in a wheelchair for 6 months.
What is that? Just for the viewers who don't know what MS is.
Multiple sclerosis is an autoimmune disease. It basically where your immune system attacks itself. So for example, any messages from your brain to the rest of your body, it severs a nerve. So it makes it difficult for you to comprehend or what you want to do. So certain things which was first nature to you are no longer.
Damn.
So it will be a lot harder for you to do it. For example, you might just get up and start walking.
Yeah.
For somebody with multiple sclerosis, they might find it hard. I found it hard. So certain times where people say, oh, come over here, let's go do this or let's do that.
What did you find hard about it though? Like, what was it like? You wanted to walk, but you couldn't. Like, try to give me an insight to.
It was just a very hard task. So
bearing in mind as well, sorry to cut you, but just to give a bit of backstory, you used to play NFL as well, you know. So from going from someone who was, you know, built like a Ford truck, playing NFL, you know, in a very brutal sport, to now, you know, having MS, that must have been really hard, like mentally wise.
It was a big thing for me, you know, because being born one way and then having to live life in accordance to your current situation is very hard, but at the same time, you just have to make lemon meringue, you know what I mean? So it was...
You have to what? Make what?
You have to make lemon meringue. They make lemon,
what?
You have to make lemon meringue, you know what I'm trying to say?
Lemon meringue?
Lemon meringue.
Lemon meringue?
Yeah, man.
Never heard that before.
You know, I don't make lemonade, you know, lemonade ain't too good for your health, but neither is meringue, but I got a sweet tooth still. But,
Give them the line. You see me knocking? Go on. Go on.
You hear me knocking? Well, let me in! No, for real though, man. So with this multiple sclerosis, which is the condition that I was diagnosed with in 2016.
Yeah.
I had a relapse in 2017, which left me in a wheelchair, and then from there I had to learn how to get my mobility back. I had to learn how to reprogram my whole lifestyle in order to improve where I was and get me to where I wanted to be. So ultimately I had to become fit again. So learning how to walk, being able to...
How was that?
it was a hard task.
Yeah.
It was a very hard task.
I can't even imagine what it must feel like as an adult to learn how to walk. That's like,
bro, you feel like a baby, bro. You feel like a baby.
it's crazy.
Imagine that. Like, obviously, I wouldn't go as far as not being able to feed myself, but there was a time when my brethren came to check me, and I had to get ready because he would bring me somewhere, and I swear to God, I felt it without him saying it, and I was trying to put on my socks, but that was probably one of the most like emotional moments that he had ever witnessed because he had never seen me like that before.
Yeah.
And for a grown man to be having problems putting on his own socks, it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, of course.
He didn't even say nothing. He just walked out of the room. He just walked out of the room. I pulled myself together, like put on the rest of my clothes and stuff, and then I came out, and he was silent. We didn't really say too much for the rest of the conversation, but ultimately, it was definitely a big learning curve, you know?
Yeah.
A big learning curve. But fast forward now, I graduated civil engineering. I realized that career path does not promote a healthy, active lifestyle. So I changed that whole plan. I became a personal trainer.
Okay.
From personal training, a lot of people don't like to exercise. No problem. Everybody has to eat.
Yeah.
Eating is key. You don't actually have to exercise in order for you to look good. You can just have a basic, standard, very nutritional diet and you will look okay.
Yeah.
The exercising is just the cherry on top of the cake. So ultimately, if you eat well, you train, fantastic. It's good for the heart, good for your health, good for your mental health, all of these things. But ultimately, for the people that do not want to exercise, or for the people that are exercising and want to take their nutrition to a whole nother level, I created the smoothie recipe book for you. So 32 different recipes, 2 of them are shot side, 30 of them are smoothies. All of them have a base of sea moss, which is a very important superfood, providing 92 of the 102 vital minerals that your body needs.
Sick. So where can I get the book from?
So I will also provide that link for you so you guys can see where you can get sea moss from. Also remembering that sea moss, a lot of people are selling it, but we don't actually know the source and whether or not it is actually a trusted brand to purchase. So with this company itself, I trust them. I've seen them manufacture it, and you know it goes without saying the benefits are high.
Amazing, bro.
Amazing. But also with these recipes, it's just a base where you can add extra things to them. For example, protein or anything like that. So it can also support your lifestyle in many different ways. It's not a substitute to eating, but it is a supplement to your diet.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you want me to tell them, but let me.
Yeah, cool. So the weather outside, you can see, is looking grey and gloomy. We've seen a lot of thunder taking place. Who knows if it's gonna rain tonight? But these clouds actually represent it being humid. So yeah, we're quite high up. We're on the 21st floor. There's a motorbikes. You know what I've noticed about Colombia, yeah? They got shit bikes, man. Like, look, they keep struggling to get up the hill. Where's he going? They keep struggling to get up and down the hill. And yeah, man, it's just a funny place. It's a funny place. It's a nice place. Oh, a bit of thunder there. But yeah, we want to check out a football game. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, let us know in the comment section, man. If you guys have been to Colombia, where did you go? What food restaurants did you go to? Whilst we're here in Colombia, we're going to be here for 2 weeks, so these vlogs are going to be out and up for you guys to see exactly what's happening. Man, cuz he didn't really go into too much detail about what happened. When we hit the strip last night, we woke up, I finished trading, cuz he was sleeping. Probably around about, what, 2 o'clock we left? Around 2 o'clock we left, walking towards Provenza, which is where predominantly all the nightlife is. It says it finishes at 4 o'clock, so we thought, alright, cool, we'll go there, shake a leg, might be alright. Anyway, we get there and it's looking dusted, it's looking like ghost town, it's looking like, you know, when people have just finished partying and they're at the food canteens, the food restaurants, the food stalls, it's looking like people are winding down now. So now I'm like, oh, damn, we're walking around like, damn, boy, we're late, but then we're thinking it's Thursday, maybe it's the reason also why we ain't seen nothing, because it's Thursday, right? So based off of that now, what's happened is, we thought, cool, let's just go for a walk. We walk around, there's one spot still open, but it's playing like salsa music, and the crowd looked like there was, you know, foreigners. It looked like there was either English, white girls, or it looked like there was Americans. It turns out there was Americans, but I ain't come all the way to Colombia to be around no Americans. It don't make no sense. I need that colombiana, colona, ¿entiendes? So what happened was, yeah, we said to ourselves, all right, cool, let's go for a walk, let's go for a little gander. I don't know how, I don't know why, but we were just walking. We weren't even walking for time, so I'm not going to exaggerate, but we just walked down this road, and when we hit the corner, it was something like
Brixton or Elephant Castle, man.
Brixton at Elephant Castle. Something crazy.
Something urban.
Yeah, it was something crazy. Like, it was like, wow. You know, we turned the corner, it was like walking through the wardrobe in Narnia, you know. It went from being desolate to being like 100 people in one spot, all outside on the street like it was a street party, but there was loads of clubs in that vicinity, and there was just loads of girls, loads of guys, there was loads of women though. For every guy, the ratio was about 10 women to one guy. There was loads of women there, loads. Like, I'm talking in all different shapes and sizes, all different shades. It was crazy. Now, if you're a single guy and you want to experience Colombia, get yourself down to Medellin. I'll tell you that for free. I know there's videos surfacing about Dominican Republic and all these places, but if you can speak a bit of Spanish, even better. But definitely visiting Medellin is nice, because naturally the women here are beautiful, you know, and they're, you know, for me, I like my women to, you know, have a bit of curves about them. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's no better place than a God-given place where these guys, we're basically going into the forest and we're picking them off of the apple tree. You understand? Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of working girls here as well, so you have to make sure you navigate throughout that correctly, you know. But there's also a lot of girls here on holiday. There's also a lot of girls here that are born and raised here, do you know what I mean, that are out for the weekend. So yeah, Colombia. I'm gonna bring the camera out. Or maybe with the DJI. Can you bring the DJI out? We'll bring that out because it's a lot more easier to hold, man, and we'll see how we get on.
Buenos tardes, en vivo desde Colombia. Good evening, everyone. We're live from Colombia. Yeah, we're outside in Medellin. Me and Cuzzy now, we're gonna step out, see what's going on. You know, trust me, active. What do you say, party boy? You ready, bro? You got your shooting boots on? You got your shooting boots on? Alright, I'm gonna show you why I don't really step out shoot too often. You know what I'm trying to say? It gets a bit crazy outside, but we're not here for that, man. We're just here for the vibes. Yeah, fiesta, you know? Alright.
Listen, see right now? Had it on me, so it's not fake. Yo.
Para que.
So listen,
We're in the same place as yesterday, man.
we're on the strip. Really, there ain't much happening over there. We was over there yesterday, but it looks alright. I feel like it's where you want to chill. It's not where you want to really. It's not where you really want to go out and shake a leg. See where we're going now? That's like in the trenches. That's more like carnival setting. That's more like big back setting. So let's see. Can I say big back? Of course I can say big back, trunk back, horse back. Grandissimo, grande colonas. So yeah, now jokes aside, I want to meet some locals. I want to meet some tourists. You know what I mean? People that are on holiday, because we want to do a lot of excursions. So yeah, it'd be nice to meet some people that we can say, yo, look, we'll cover these things. Let's have some fun. It's not all about going out, getting drunk, and then having a madness. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. I'm 31 years old. I don't need that. I can get that anywhere I want. I live in Dubai. What I want here is to meet some. I want to have like some local tradition. I want a Colombian girl cooking me breakfast, because it's actually she cooking up some empanadas, some restitas. You feel me?
You gonna eat some beef, man.
You know what I mean? You know, she hear me knocking.
Let me in!
You need sometimes, you know what I mean? Bubba bubba, they call it babaloo. Yeah? Bubba bubba.
This guy just chats too much. You see me, I like the simple life. I say what I say. I do what I do. This guy is still in the shop talking. Someone should not let that guy in.
Where are you from? ¿Dónde vas?
I have to keep a close eye on this one, man. This guy. So what you can see right now is us walking through the Provenza, where you'll find a parade of shops, restaurants, bars, even clubs. It's a much more relaxed kind of environment where even the people promoting the bars and the clubs, they're not so aggressive, they're not so adamant that you come inside. They're just minding their own business, and they will gently guide or invite you into just indulging what they have. But what you're about to witness is us now walking down to Riviera's Park, where that is a whole different ballgame. Good rain. Of course, man, I'm young as well, bro. What can I do? What can I do, baby?